Good morning, my lovely students. Hope you are fine. Miss you. Today we will continue our lesson multiplying by 100, chapter 28, page 108. The result of multiplying a number by 100 is obtained by adding two zeros at the end of this number. So when we multiply any number by 100, the number will be the same, but we add two zeros at the end to it. For example, 4 times 100 is equal to 400. As you can see here, the number 4 remains as it is, and we add two zeros at the end. So we get 400. Another example, 35 times 100 is equal to 3,500. 35 will be the same, and we add at the end two zeros. So we get 3,500. And as you can see here, grade 3, I put comma between 3 and 5. Why? Because we count 3 digits starting from the units, and then we put a comma. Another example, 120 times 100 is equal to 12,000. As you can see, 120 will be the same, and we add two zeros at the end. So we get 12,000. Now, we have to expand the following numbers by using addition and multiplication. What do we mean by expand? When we separate the number according to its place value, hundreds, tens, and units, or if we have 4 digits, thousands, hundreds, tens, and units. For example, 426 is made up of 3 digits, and we have hundreds, tens, and units. We have 4 hundreds, 2 tens, and 6 units. As I told you previously, that the hundreds hides 2 zeros in its pocket, the tens hides 1 zero in its pocket, and the unit doesn't hide any zero. So 400 is equal to 404, and beside it 2 zeros at the end. 2 tens, it's equal to 20. As you can see, we add only 1 zero. Why? Because the tens hides only 1 zero in its pocket. So we put, instead of 2 tens, 20. 6 units, it will remain the same, 6. So we get 400 plus 20 plus 6. As you can see here, we use the addition between them. If you have to use the multiplication, how can we write them as a multiplication form? 400, we have 2 zeros at the end, so we are multiplying 4 by 100. So we write 4 times 100. Plus 20, we have 1 zero at the end, as if we are multiplying it by 10. So 2 times 10. Plus 6, 6 will be the same because it doesn't end with any zero. So we get 4 times 100 plus 2 times 10 plus 6. So if the number ends with 2 zeros, we multiply it by 100, 1 zero by 10. Another example, 1,375 is made up of 4 digits, thousands, hundreds, tens, and units. 1,000, yani 1, beside it 3 zeros. 300, 3 beside it 2 zeros. 7 tens, it's equal to 70, and 5 will be the same. As you can see here, 1,000, we have 3 zeros at the end. Hundreds, 2 zeros at the end. Tens, 1 zero at the end. And units, no zeros. If we have to write it in multiplication form, 1,000 is equal to 1 times 1,000, because it ends by 3 zeros. 300, 3 times 100. 70, 7 times 10 plus 5. So we multiply the 1,000 by 1,000. The hundreds, 300 ends by 2 zeros. We multiply it by 100. And 70, 1 zero, so we multiply it by 10. So this is the way how to expand by using addition and multiplication. We will solve together number 14, page 111. The magazine costs 3,250 Lebanese livres. Your mother buys it 4 times per month. How much does she pay per month? So she's buying this magazine 4 times per month. Yeah, and she's repeating this process 4 times. We have repetition. And when we have repetition, we use multiplication. So we have to multiply 3,250 by 4. So the equation will be 3,250 times 4 equals to 13,000. So she pays 13,000 per month. How we multiply it? First of all, we will multiply 325 by 4. We multiply the digits together, as you can see here in the setup. 325 times 4. We'll start from the second number, which is 4. 4, we multiply it by 5. It's equal to 20. 0 under the units, and the two tens will be carried above the tens. 4 times 2, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. Also, the 0 will be under the tens, and the 100 will be carried above the hundreds. 4 times 3, 12, plus 1, 30. And we add 1 0 at the end. So we get 13,000. In the second part, how much does she pay in 2 months? In 1 month, she pays 13,000. So in 2 months, how much? So we are repeating this process 2 times. So we have to multiply 13,000 by 2. The equation will be 13,000 times 2. It's equal to 26,000. She pays 26,000 Lebanese livre in 2 months. We multiply 13 by 2 and we get 26, as you can see here in the setup. And then we add the 3 zeros at the end, so we get 26,000